Christian Bale has starred in dozens of box office hits. They include, of course, the Dark Knight trilogy, where he played Bruce Wayne, and Batman. Bale won an Oscar in 2010 for his performance as Dickie Eklund in The Fighter. He also earned applause from critics for films like American Hustle and The Big Short.
Well, his new movie, Hostiles, is a Western drama set in 1892. It follows Army Captain Joseph Blocker on a journey to escort a dying Cheyenne war chief and his family back to their native land. So Bale plays the captain. In this clip, he expresses reluctance about being ordered, and ordered is a word, to help his rival.
I saw what happened to the 4th when Yellow Hawk and his dog soldiers got done with them. And there wasn't a... Don't you dare laugh. There wasn't enough left of those poor men to fill a slot pail. Understand, when we lay our heads down out here, we're all prisoners. I hate them. I got a war bag of reasons to hate them.
Christian Bale, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
I'm embarrassed. I walked in the green room and ran right past you, and I said, "Where is Christian Bale?" I thought he was here. And they went, "He is there in the black and white check shirt." I had to go back. Oh, hi, Christian Bale. So we'll talk about your new look in just a second. But first, let's talk about Hostiles.
Right.
Because Scott Cooper said that he wrote this part for you.
Yes.
So, number one, I think that's a great feeling, but that doesn't mean you had to take the part. So you read it and you thought what? Because this character is intense.
It tells the story of America in many ways. It's raw, it's visceral, but that is American history. It's violent, but that's American history as well. It's gripping beyond belief. It's all about overcoming hatred and bigotry. As you see there, you know, he's a bigoted and hate-filled man.
And so was the Indian chief, too.
Sure. Well, there's the big difference in that Blocker, the character that you see there with the wonderful actor Bill Camp, his job is to well, it's genocide. His job is genocide, and he knows that. He's an intelligent man. Yep. This isn't your mum and pop's cowboy western with black hat and white hat. Right. You know, good cowboy, bad Indian. Yeah. It's not that at all. It's a whole different era. It's recognizing the genocide, but great pain upon the part of Blocker. He's seen his friends killed by Yellow Hawk, played by Wes Studi. So the hatred is real, and it's then and then he's threatened with court-martial. He has to transport Yellow Hawk to a sacred burial ground. Yep. And it's about how do you overcome hatred, how do you overcome fighting without rendering the deaths of your friends and brothers in arms meaningless.
So it's a physical journey, it's also an emotional journey for him.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and it's one that's become surprisingly, sadly, relevant more so since we stopped filming. You know, in terms of America's, some Americans' ease and comfort now in expressing hatred towards those who are different from them.
You see that this movie is relevant today.
Oh, absolutely.
How so?
Absolutely. Well, in terms of that, in terms of in every way, not respecting the other, not respecting people who are different from yourself. And in terms of, you know, it's well past time that in politics and in Hollywood that white men run everything. You know, we need so much more diversity. We're going to get so much of a richer culture because of it. We didn't intend that when we were making the film, but we've seen these changes, these shifts in America since we shot it, and so it's become more and more relevant.
You actually learned at least some of a Native American language for this.
Yeah, Cheyenne. Beautiful language. Oh man, so poetic. And we had these, had this wonderful advisor, Chief Phillip, who's chief of the Northern Cheyenne, and he would do a blessing every single morning for the whole crew, which the producers and the ADs would be really nervous about because it's always about panic, about time on film, and that would take some time, but it enhanced everything so much. You would have these grizzled horse wranglers and stuntmen just bawling their eyes out. And it's a very raw piece, so it helped us with that, and I think helped enhance the film incredibly, helped me so much with my performance. I'm very indebted to Chief Phillip for that.
Can I ask you, Gayle did mention that you do look a little bit different than last time.
I do look a little bit different. She walked straight past me going, "Where's Christian?" I was like, "Hi, I'm over here, Gayle."
I know that I felt foolish.
So we can say you put on some weight, but for a role.
quite a lot of weight. Yes.
Yeah.
How many pounds did you put on?
I thought it wasn't just for fun that I decided to shave my head, bleach my eyebrows,
Your
and put on
eyebrows?
40 pounds. I was playing
40 pounds.
a Mr. Dick Cheney in a film which we wrapped last week. This is a canvas by which these superb makeup artists create Cheney.
Yeah.
So how did
done a
you
lot-
gain 40 pounds? Did
Yeah.
you just eat anything? I did that when I was pregnant. Did you just eat whatever you wanted, when you wanted?
It was the first time in my life that I realized I had to do this in a smart way. I've lost weight, I've gained weight. I never went to a nutritionist in my life. It was the first time that I said, you know what, I better really do this the right way. And
Why did you
thank
decide
God
that
I did. Well, because in the past, like for losing weight, I went, I'll just smoke and drink whiskey and never eat anything. And it works. But I'm in my mid-40s now.
It doesn't work so well now.
And I just thought, probably just eating cream puffs non-stop is not going to be so good
Christian,
for my ticker.
there's a great program called Weight Watchers. I'm on it, and I highly recommend it for you.
Now, I can start now.
Yes,
Yes.
after
Right.
Christmas.
After Christmas.
After
yes, please.
Christmas.
Well, so good to see you.
Good to
Yeah.
see you
It's a
too.
lovely film. Really, I mean,
Really
stunning to look at it and very
Fantastic. Thank you.
powerful.
You're very good in it. And I can't wait to see you as Dick Cheney. I wouldn't have put the two of you together with
Next
that.
year.
It's called acting. Thank you, Christian Bale. Thank you very much. Hostiles opens in theaters on Friday. It's good. Go prepared.